I'm Emily and welcome once again to my channel. Today we are back to our weekly meeting with Advance Bravely and I cannot be more excited. I've just recorded a video that was like 1 hour and 40 something minutes, so my voice is killing me, but I still can't wait to see these two idiots. I feel like I have to check on them. I have to check on them at least once a week to see what's happening. And obviously, there is a temptation of watching more than one episode, but no. Once a week, I feel it's enough. I feel that if I watch more of it together, it would be too much. I wouldn't be able to appreciate all of the insanity as it should be appreciated, because it would be so much of it, like I wouldn't be able to focus in everything. And in this way, I can appreciate everything that happens and have a week to reflect on what I've seen, which is more or less what it takes me to accept the events of the show. So in the last episode, we have a lot of Yuan Shong just shirtless. I feel like they realize if we want this show to be successful, we need to show more chest, specifically Xuan Chong chest. Not offense to, I was going to say Wen Kexin. Oh boy, my brain is my brain is somewhere else today. No offense to Gong Jun, but at this stage, yeah, I don't think showing your chest is going to do a lot. But Xuan Chong, oh boy. I enjoyed the last episode, and it wasn't only once, like 2 different occasions, like for no reason he was just shirtless, and I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain about that. So Xuan Chong in the last episode, he finds that a rival bodyguard group. Yes, you heard that right. A rival bodyguard group, or I don't know what they call it, apparently has something against them. So now it's the same people that tried to kidnap his sister. So we shouldn't be too concerned. We saw how that went. But he is concerned when he finds that they are not targeting, well, they're probably still targeting the sister, but most of all, they are targeting Xiao Xiao. So now he's worried. Now he says, maybe I should do something about it. And knowing Xuan Chong, what could he do but just ramp up his stalking from, let's say, a 10 to a 10,000, because what he does is just start standing on Xiao Xiao's balcony the whole night. And we have some mosquito bites. No, were the mosquito bites? Yes, the mosquito bites were in the last episode, because I remember him doing some spray, insecticide. Spraying insecticide, and I particularly remember because it's the same brand that exists here in Argentina, or rather that we use here in Argentina. So I was surprised at that. But anyway, he stays there in the balcony. We see him using some very dubious trick in which he seems to be able to control Xiao Xiao while he's sleeping and make him turn on command when he whistles, which I feel it was never explained, and to be honest, I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I hope it's just something that happens. Sometimes I look at things in this show and it's like a fever dream. Like, is this something that I actually saw, or this is something that I dreamt? And every time it's something that I actually saw in the show. So that is incredible. Anyway, eventually this group of people actually try to attack Xiao Xiao. But this happened the night where there is a storm, so Xiao Xiao, who is starting to hesitate on how to deal with Yuan Shong. So, he has this guy who stays in his window all night. Personally, I would call the police, but I don't live in this universe, so who knows what I would do in this case. Probably call the police anyway, but he doesn't. So what he does is invite the guide in because it's raining. He's getting wet. He gets the person and he also invites Chuan Chong in. And at some point, apparently, he took his shirt off and Xia Yao went to sleep or he was back in bed. And at some point, the light just goes out and Chuan Chong is on Xiao Xiao. And it's, what can I say about that? I think that was very expressive of my feelings about it. Because at first it seemed weird, but then it turns out that he was just trying to make him not move because apparently there was an intruder, but definitely there was maybe some other reason for doing that. And I also, it's something that Xiao Xiao thought maybe because he thinks something like, oh, I thought he was here because of his sister, but he's here because of me. Yes, he is. He hasn't been there for his sister since episode 1. He's never been there for his sister. Anyway, Chuan Hong, who is not wearing a shirt, goes out in the rain and fights a guy. He absolutely destroyed him. And then he literally picked him up and put him in the back of his car. Like, I was impressed. And that's the end of the episode. That's all that happened. Probably there was a few more things happening, but for some reason that I cannot explain, that is the most memorable one. So let's continue watching. I'm going to do a short intro because, again, I just did a very long video before that had half an hour intro. So let's not do that again for a while. So let's go to episode number 6, I believe, from Advance Bravely right now.